Hello guys, it's me again. This time I wanted to talk about the hardcore PvP server. This is how PA should re-release the server, being especially full PvP. These are the changes that we should have already in the game, and we do not have it, and especially after the last ball, they have not talked about it. So it's kind of concerning if they are going to actually fix it or not. This is everything in my Google Doc. I have 4 changes for the game that I would like to see. Especially this one is the hardcore PvP server. Below the PvP changes I would love to see in the game. And this is pretty simple and logic things that we all want in the game. Especially after what was the release of the hardcore PvP server, a completely failure. So let's begin. First of all, the PvP server should be open 24/7 for everyone that has a video account. They should have every single character slot available to at least have one of each classes created. Simple and basic. I have no idea how did they fail to do such a simple task. All classes should be available from the start. What the fuck are they doing? Really? Like, you want people to play in the PvP server and you only have 5 classes. We still don't know if they are going to re-release it with every single class, or just add maybe 3 more classes or 4 classes. So we should just have every single class available from the start, 24/7, and we should be able to create at least one of each class. Each day we should get at least a limit. I put 10k, but it could be a little bit more, of honor points to exchange for the hardcore honor points system to get our rewards. Of course, this is just basic changes I would make. No system punishment from killing someone who has more points than less points than you. If you're above 3k PvP points of another player, you should have no punishment, so you gain no points. But if the difference is 1k, you just get a +1. There is no punishment if you are trapped in the Shadow Arena, let's say, with someone who has 500 points and you have 4k points, and whether you kill them or you die, you are forced to lose points. That's simple. Each PvP death should be counted as 10% of your points that you lose. Each PvP kill gets 10% of the enemy player points killed. The map should include more of Valencia, especially the city of Valencia and Valencia Castle. So you could use the Valencia Castle undergrounds as special dungeons, or maybe as a special boss arena to get some cool rewards. Add 2 or more safe zones. If you're going to expand the map, you should add at least 2 or 3 more safe zones to spawn. Every single hardcore season should last 1 month, and maybe once the month ends, the hardcore PvP season ends, and after another month or 2 months, it can come back with a new season. Top 10 always shown on the map. We can keep that. It's really good. It forces you to battle them and try to get more points. The PvP points decrease after not playing PvP or not playing in the server. This means dealing damage to another player or receiving damage for 3 days. This means if you are one of the top players, once you start not playing the game, after some time you start losing points. This forces you to play at least some PvP in the game. Not PvE, just PvP. These are the thresholds that I've chosen to be the limits in which you start losing some points. This can be always changed. It's not based on something that PA has right now, but it's something that they should be using, a system that they should introduce to the game to keep the players that are the top 10 playing the game, especially if they are maybe 5 or 6k points above everyone else and they just decide to not play the game anymore and nobody can reach them. Well, they are forced to play at least some of PvP to keep the points. We should have a special ranking PvP ladder with special rewards for each season. Top 10 get better rewards between crowns, gold bars, perfumes and elixirs. Also the top 10 get special hardcore server titles with the description of what is the title name, the finishing position and the hardcore season. If it is top 1, if you are first, you get the title and the description has first place in hardcore season 1. Top 3 get special color titles, unique premium outfits based only for the PvP server, a unique pet designed only for the PvP server and the season, a unique fairy skin, a unique mount skin, and ornaments, all only available as content rewards for the hardcore server season. I would change the quest to be weekly with one PvE and one PvP quest. This means if you're not interested in the hardcore PvP server, of course you can always try to do some PvE, get your points, try maybe to do some PvP, get some of your points, exchange them and get the rewards and nothing else. But it's only a weekly PvE and PvP, not one. You can choose one PvP or the PvE. You get one PvE and one PvP quest. That should be the way, not a daily, because it would feel more like a chore to do and you have to just play maybe an hour just to get the points and nothing else. Remove the RNG buffs from monsters. No more human damage. RNG human damage buff. That should be removed. One of the biggest mistakes they made in the game, where you are supposed to be fighting based on your skills and you receive a random human damage buff that would completely one-shot you. One of the worst things of the hardcore release. Gear durability. Green gear has 1 durability, blue gear 125, the yellow 150, red 175 and purple gear 200. This is all of the gear tiers that you can get in the PvP server. Each time you die, durability is reduced by 1. Items will not break after death. Items should never break randomly if you die. I don't know why they chose to add that to the server. Horrible introduction of the system. It would be much easier if you get the players to farm some PvE mobs, try to get some blue and yellow gear, red and purple being extremely rare from special bosses, and just fight to the death every time without risking breaking gear and just reducing the durability. Of course, higher tier gear, more durability. If not, we would be extremely angry if we only have 100 durability and you got yourself one red weapon and it just has the same durability as green gear, so you use it the same amount of time or the same amount of deaths as the green gear. All weapons should give you 5 movement speed, 5 attack speed and 5 casting speed. Another thing about the original release that I don't know why they will not give us everything that we are used to have while playing the game. There are some classes that without casting speed or attack speed are completely useless when using some skills. It takes so much time, and other classes can completely burst them or CC them before even you can throw the skill. Of course, no crystal, no food, no elixirs, no add-ons, only class buffs and skill buffs. The only thing that count as buffs during this during the gameplay. It's okay. They did it in a good way, but of course they added some RNG buffs from PvE monsters that completely destroyed and made the game unbalanced. There should not be extra bonuses from gear, extra monster damage, extra human damage, etc. Just attack speed, casting speed, and movement speed, nothing else. I would add something new, something more interesting to the game, that it would be just like something like this. Every Friday and Saturday for 3 hours you can team up in the hardcore server. This is at some point during Friday and Saturday you get a message in which you are able to form party of fives, a 5-man party in the hardcore server and explore, try to kill bosses, kill other parties, kill other people, anything you want. After the 3-hour marks, all parties are disbanded and the hardcore server returns to normal. This is a gimmick designed to try to beat some harder bosses to get better gear, also to maybe have fun with your friends or guildies and try to duke it out with other guildies, with other people, other parties in a 5v5. I know that the hardcore server is especially made for 1v1, all for all, so free for all, but having for a couple of hours time to get yourself with your friends in the Valencia desert, go for a 5v5 or get into a party and try to beat some hard PvE boss to get better gear, it's just a cool addition, something different that you can do. They should rework every single reward for more suitable things. I believe we should have more crowns, at least 5k crowns maximum in a month. Fail stacks, we should have from 300 fail stacks, 1 to 50, 2 to 100, 3 150s, and 3 100. Two premium outfit box, 2 outfit boxes, special titles, both for PvE and PvP, weapon exchange coupon, some devos, materials like Essence of Dawns, some memory fragments, some crystals, and more of those things, perfumes, elixirs, flasks, and of course gold bars. These are the hardcore honor rewards that we had during the event. Of course there are more down there, but these are the main ones that we had. At 250, 200, and 180, the exchange coupons and some crown stones, but 500 crown stones is just embarrassing. There should be better rewards for what should be one of the main additions, one of the main PvP additions to the game that we can have in quite some time. The gear in the PvP server should be like this. The tiers: green, blue, yellow, red, and purple. You can buy green and blue gear in every save stone from money after grinding some PvE mobs, of course, and maybe after some PvP kills too. Green gear is the cheapest one. Blue gear, it's a little bit more expensive, so you need some time to grind for it from drops or grind and buy it. Yellow, red, and purple gear can only obtain from grinding bosses and special mobs in different locations around the desert and special bosses, of course. The gear score system should be based on the things that we already have. For example, I made up some numbers about what we should have from different tiers. Of course, having full yellow or red gear would be much better than full green or blue gear, but of course it's really rare, so you wouldn't have in maybe, I don't know, 3-4 days full yellow or red gear. It would take much more time. And of course I would change the gearing options. I would love to have armors with accuracy and evasion sets, and accessories should be able to be AP, TP, evasion, accuracy, and hybrid ones to customize more the playstyle that you want to. If you want to be full hybrid, a full DP or evasion, you should be able to have those options. We already have some of those in Arena of Soler, another PvP mode, so I don't know why they shouldn't be able to transfer some of those stats and add the new gear to make us a little bit more interesting in doing PvP in the PvP hardcore server. These are small changes for the hardcore PvP server that would make many players try it. I include myself because I am a Valkyrie main, and actually I believe I tried the hardcore PvP server the first week playing some ranger, and I just hated it, trying to learn a new class, and the mode itself was not great. The penalizing points, the lack of attack speed and casting speed stats, movement speed, the way you had to play, not from the PvP itself, but other things. The way you were only able to play for a couple of hours. So if a friend of mine wanted to play maybe at night and I had already played during afternoon, I was not able to play with him in the hardcore PvP server. So these are the changes that I would like to see in the game, and should not take that much time to change or introduce or remove from it. This is just the basic things that we all as PvP players want in the game, and PA should be able easily to give us. So that's it from this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope we get some updates on the hardcore PvP server for good, but I hope somebody else